basically means they're going to go on Monkey top now.
And see if they can pull it off here. He does get the boundless strike connect onto 2. Soxa dropping fairly low, but Yuragi also getting slowed up by 33, and one more hit should do. He's also got Shockwave ready, so either way, he's going to pick up this first blood for himself. Nice mischief attempt, but of course the Shockwave's going to be finishing him off, and Tundra coming on the board first out of these two.
And that's your first pick Magnus, right? You're trying to counter it with the Monkey King, and the Monkey King ends up getting first blooded in the laning stage. Definitely not what OG's looking for. Soxa though in a bit of trouble top, a lot of action here.
Stuns available, they do get the kill for themselves, and Chu should be able to walk out from the clutches of 33 as they do find themselves a response kill. Well timed as well, TP walk this side to make a rotation to side lane. You have these supports that are able to move around very fast and very comfortable in doing so as well. You're not just babysitting your carry, but you're capable of making those moves around the map. And talking about moves in the bottom lane, Veno actually dropping very low snaking, using the blast off as well, but it's going to be him to drop. DM getting the kill, Aramis just using that charge to follow up after the blast off went off, and DM keeps his life intact.
Yeah, 2 kills now for OG. Tundra and did get the first blood on the Monkey King, but since then they're striking back here. The next timing I'm really going to be looking for is what are they going to do on the 6-minute rune here? Can they get BZM a rune? Outside of that, oh, they may get Soxa again. This is another one of the weaknesses of the Clinks. If you get caught out like this, you're just dead.
Yep. It seems to work out just nicely as well. You've got 2 tools to work with. You've already got vision.
Wants to have a bad laning stage. Normally you do see heroes from the last patch, and we're going to see the Wisdom Rune split 1 apiece here. And then Shu versus Soxa. It's going to be a man fight. Who's going to win this one?
Gonna go all the way with it. The Death Pact used up by Soxa. Snaking coming into the rescue. Oh, Chu, it was a valiant effort, but Yuragi, he comes in for the trade, gets a kill for the Monkey King. I guess you could call it worth as your carry does rotate in for the kill.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
And Snaking, he's also going to have to back out of this one, so very good turnaround coming out from OG, and Yuragi
he's using the
close
gate.
clutches.
What's going on here?
Now they're going on to Skitter. Medusa not having a great time. No, straight up to bottom, Yuragi's all over the place.
Then he dies in 1 hit after the mana shield goes down. What a play by Yuragi. Completely dodges everything in the top lane, uses the mischief perfectly so he can get those Jingo stacks off, and then gates immediately bottom and kills enemy carry, and then top lane Techies ends up going down, and we see 9 with Shapeshift.
And he just forced out Shapeshift. BCM's bye-bye. I'm not going to stay here any longer.
They will get the tower. The nerfs that happen to do so. The shield not absorbing as much, getting less base mana from it as well. That early diffusal blade. You're now in a situation where you get solo killed. And you see, they're trying to make plays on Tundra here, but what can you do?
Well, there's no answer whatsoever coming from Tundra at the moment. They will kill off Aramis. Soxa finding a kill, but it's still a 1-for-1. OG, they could potentially keep up the push here. Unless they want to spread out once again.
The map is 40% bigger. Ganking or farming. A lot of people would think that farming this patch could be a lot better. But OG still taking that aggressive approach here, as they will find 9, but he does have Shapeshift.
Yeah, and Chu is around, so Glimpse is ready. We get the early damage. Shapeshift already popped as well. Aramis actually hit Soxa on the way as well, and that Clinks will reveal himself for another kill, but they will finish off Aramis at the same time. However, no skewer, no RP at least, unless he gets close enough to Yuragi. Tries to get the Wukongs off, and he will, and he's actually going to keep it up. All that tankiness. Skitter still diving in. Can the Monkey King fall? Yes, he will. 33 with a double kill. DM coming over the back as well with BCM and Skitter to drop. They will lose the Medusa once again. They're forced to answer this early aggression, but it will come with casualties. BZM with the double, and 33. He's the last one surviving, but will he live to tell the tale? Doesn't quite look like it. He's going to fight against BZM. Aramis is already charging in as well. Tries to get some early poke here as well. Tries to kill Chu with the cleave out of all things, but BZM going to come out with a triple kill, and of course, a team wipe as well.
Look how long it took him, just as usual for this hero.
OG now converting into a push while Aramis locating Soxa in the bottom lane, but the distance to cover for the rest of them to follow is going to take some time. We are going to keep pressuring though. 33 is here, however. He's got some heavy right clicks to provide and take the Spirit Breaker down, but Yuragi looking for the kill onto Soxa. The Clinks should finally fall. And 33 is just on the way out, on the retreat, so that the rest of OG don't catch him. BZM already TPing straight back into 6-7 minutes. 3,000 lead as well for OG. However, the win graphs aren't quite agreeing with that for now. They're still giving Tundra a fair good chance, but there we go. The Wukong's on top of snaking, and the charge to follow up. He's not even going to get the chance to play this game, or is he? Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Aramis will finish him off there. Sox is still lurking around the area. They're going to find a golem on top of it, so extra funding for OG.
It's going to be the name of the game here for Tundra. Just feed.
It's not over yet.
Yeah.
But the dust connected onto Klink's isolated. Easy kill for OG to clean him out, but the Sonic Wave Static Storm, no RP coming up from 33. Bash coming up from Aramis as well. Gonna skewer him to the high ground as well, but Aramis still fighting to the end, and 33 to drop. There's another Thunderhide in action, and Skitter just trying to disengage and try to find himself an escape route. Can they still find another opening on the south? Potentially
We'll
DM
see.
could be a catch. Maybe if they silence BZM, it's an opportunity. There we go. RP into the blast off, and that is going to be a clean kill. Or is it? 6 HP? Are you kidding me? BZM! Oh, I don't know if you can call that even calculated, but 6 HP from dying is just not enough. They're going to lose snaking. They're going to lose 9 as well with the shapeshift being used. That's a 2-minute cooldown. Oh, boy. Sox is going to make it out because the glimpse was already used, but oh man, Tundra, that hurts. That is Spain without the S.
Yeah, that was definitely rough. It's Flea just losing fights. Their lineup is really good from ahead, but if they lose map control, it'll be a lot more difficult for them to play the game.
Yeah, I also feel like if they just go passive as they are looking for 9 in the top.
He's gonna TP? No, what?
No, sir.
Maybe he dies regardless there, and he just wants to force out the Sonic Wave, but that was never gonna work.
Nope. Aramis, oh, Shadow Blade attempt, but there's a sentry down on the ground, so he's not gonna make his way away. Yeah, losing that shapeshift Lycan once again. RP Mischief used as well. Aegis burned Yuragi. He doesn't even have the full team. There are only just 3 here. Skitter. Not gonna pop the Stone Gaze right away, but they're happy with this. DM taking some hits from the Clicks here. Wukong's command used up as well. Medusa Mana Pool almost completely depleted. Has to be careful of his positioning. Aramis looking for the Nether Strike. Gets the connection. Will cost his life, but Skitter to drop a 3 hits from Yuragi and BZM. And now Soxa also on the side, snaking. He's got his full arsenal ready, but the fight's not ready for him. 33 looking for the RP, but at least gets himself a skewer play to catch the Disruptor. Sox already down. Chew to fall. 33 also very low on HP, but the Sonic Wave's gonna finish him off. 9 still running around with that fresh shapeshift and BZM. Okay, bye-bye.
I'm not sure what will be. The net worth advantage is still going the way of OG and continuing Soxa. Good luck with that.
Yeah, they're coming to help him out. 33 is considering going back in, but doesn't look like a fight they can take. They also spot the Disruptor on the side. Chu's got full vision and information. Gonna find the, I mean, they're going for the Soxa kill, but now the Medusa feeling like a bit open here. E-Blade popped on top of the Medusa, ain't going anywhere. Skitter into the Static Storm from Chu. Yeah, you're just gonna have to forfeit your life here. Man, yeah, Chu's positioning here, like, they're already fighting Soxa. They know they're going to kill him under the tower. 33, he's not feeling, you know, we don't actually have...
The removal of Necro 3. Well, what can you do? And this is a risky jump. I think DM knows that they might be smoked, but they're going to go for it anyway. Is it a Jabate?
Okay. Well, he's got the Halberd ready to pop as well, but the DM's not going to be tanky enough to survive. As I'm saying that, he does get his ulti off. And now we also get the Sonic Wave to connect. That's going to be 33 to drop, but Aramis does get stunned up by the Mystic Gaze. And now Yuragi, he's in between multiple heroes, but Skitter is the one they want, and Skitter is the one they will get. Snaking a 9, both trying to TP out. One will make it, the other will fall behind. Now Soxa as well, still fighting against Aramis here, but with no luck. 4 heroes dead from Tundra. And what did they get? We got a Venno. The tier 3 tower all by himself. Nobody was around. What was he doing? He was just trying to push.
And these deaths are costly, but as they will potentially get 9 here.
Potentially, shapeshift is ready, but stun into stun. A lot of take damage as well. Yeah, nice. He's not going anywhere. Another kinetic field dropped by Chu. Gonna save himself. The Ghost Scepter dropped as well, so Soxa can't get any hits onto Chu either. Do find an answer, even if the Monkey King is dead. Oh, they found the techies a bit accidentally there.
Pain. And I think the Queen of Pain is going to be the big X factor in this game. I talked about Lycan versus Queen of Pain. Who scales better than late game? It's not even a question. It's going to be the Quap.
Oh, they've got the shapeshift already popped from 9. He's trying to take out Chu as quickly as possible. Arama's getting the beautiful 2-man charge stun into the boundless strike on both of these heroes, and Chu will get the walk away, even losing the golem in the process. Just baiting them out there. Man, this guy has been playing such a good game. Soxa once again pretty deep behind enemy lines, but DM
There's a
with the gem, he's a bit too far away. Okay, Soxa, he's got nowhere to run. Probably to get spotted. He'll get on a real fight for his life, at least. He's really taking it all the way. But they will find 9 at the same time of the high ground as OG just pushing their advantage, and that's a ticket for the tier 3.
Yeah, we've kind of seen throughout the whole game here, right? Tundra doesn't necessarily have a game plan. Their game plan was to do Tundra things, have the more efficient lineup. But efficiency doesn't really matter if your Augie's just running around the map, destroying you, and you can't farm anywhere. So a lot of credit goes to your Augie here, how well he's playing this game.
He's still got the Harpoon available as well, Skidder. He can't really run away. The kinetic field, the static storm. And the Medusa still slowly dropping, but as the Mana Pool disappears, that's an easy kill for OG. And that's no buyback on the Medusa as well. 76 seconds gone. Techi's going to get charged to the back line as well. 33, still trying to battle it in the front, but he's got no more damage. I think Tundra, they're pretty much done for at this point. They just don't have the tools to fight back against OG. But they will probably still give another attempt. This bottom lane, though, that's completely gone.
That's what I was kind of doing there at the end there. I was kind of just reading their eulogy, as I didn't see any way of them really getting back into this game here. They don't have ways to take these fights. The way they drafted really was set up for them to snowball the game. They had a decent job of doing that, but they couldn't find that little extra piece of the puzzle to continue the snowball. Or more so, OG shut it down with the Spear Breaker and Monkey King play.
Yeah. Most importantly, BZM, he's going to play a flawless game at this pace. 20-0-13. That's a 33 KDA for the Queen of Pain mid here for BZM. And everything just seems to click perfectly. Maybe the first 8 minutes were going good for Tundra with efficiency in terms of having that overwhelming power to push down objectives. But OG, just those early rotations into the point we've got into this game has just been a one constant avalanche. They're very happy with their results here in this game 1. And at least setting themselves on a path to potentially start building into a series victor versus Tundra. Of course, we're not that far, but game-winning game 1 is already a whole lot more considering how many wins they have against Tundra in the past 12 months. But Medusa, one more final fight, just completely, you could technically say, disarmed, as he's got no bow to shoot and all that control. GG called, Tundra will tap out. OG take the first game with a massacre of 52 kills.
Yeah, this one wasn't very close at the end of the day. I think Tundra, they'll be able to quickly look back at their drafting here.
Despite having the Darkseer on the team and, of course, the Wind Ranger. But Yuragi bringing out the carry Wind Ranger. As the panel already talked about, this is not something new, but it's obviously maybe not something they were potentially expecting.
Blood grenaded to death here.
Yeah, DM's dead? All right.
That was
That's
2
one
blood grenades.
Benefit of the grenades, just tossing them around, and Darkseer, of course, with the Snapfire, having Mortimer's Kisses and the capability for Tundra to fight even more often with already a snowballing laning state. That could just shut down the Tiny, because it's a domino effect. And you got the Rolling Thunder onto Chu. The Haste Rune is also there. Nine's going to steal this one, too. So BZM, no action rune for a total of 2 minutes now. And Chu will drop, but a big combo comes out as well. Skidder with a time dilation. Aramis will finish off Soxa. He got him. Does he look for the deny? Doesn't look like he's going to get there in time. The slows are too much to deal with, and a double for 9.
A big worth it there, because you got Skeeter to rotate out of that bot lane. And DM's he's struggling in this one. He's having a rough one.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just going to take a bit of time as well for this Darkseer to have impact in this game. A bit of a bounty battle with Aramis of snaking.
Oh, and there's
back now. And top lane RP, yep, Chu to drop. Another kill for Tundra, up to 6 now.
Yeah,
Nine is also rotated. Maybe Hiragi does potentially drop here too. Smushbuckle only one connection though. Turning around. Getting some damage out with that Javelin, but here comes Skitter. And there's nothing to interrupt this Chrono. So they will get Yuragi. Aramis charging in, charges into the Rolling Thunder of 9. BZM, oh, that's your Tiny Dead as well. So you're going to lose both big cores.
What a rotation from Skeeter. They're using the gameplay there, showing up. I was like, this could potentially be bad farm on the map, but you're just getting picked off. Tundra's heroes are much better at finding you on the map now. The RP is... you can say it's a big cooldown, but it's back in 1 minute here.
Yeah, they found the Pango here, and into the Fiend Script he goes. That's a big one here. Techi's also stunned up by Yuragi, but the shield rune has been popped and activated. It's not going to be enough, though. And the kill is going to take place. Some mines drop down as well to get themselves these kills, but not going to happen. Just not enough damage. Even the Faceless Void's going to get caught here, but Chu, does he have the range for the Nightmare? No, he doesn't. So it's just going to be Soxa in the middle. Aramis gets blown up, walks into the minefield. Stanley, it's just that one only mine that you stepped on.
Yeah. I mean, if 9 could have got that shield rune off, he may be able to turn that by getting the shield crash off into the rolling game. They're going to use another smoke here on OG. I think if they do get good positioning.
They have good vision. They have really good vision in this area. Like, that sentry has been placed down before the obs was put down, so they can see them backing away. But how does this fight start? They've got the Nightmare Fiend Script onto Skinner. Perfect start for the battle, and that's your carry out of the game. Rolling Thunder, though, they got Chu. He's pretty much used everything, so he's happy to fall here, but he's making them pay for it as long as possible. The DM unable to help him out there. Neither is Aramis. 9. You can get a couple of pokes out here. The Magnus being controlled for the time being. RP is there, and he's going to get the connection. That Soxa with the Mortimer's Kisses. He did get one connection, but that's all they needed. And that's all she wrote. DM's going to be dropping as well. 4 kills for Tundra with the cost of Skitter losing his life. So Tundra happy to take that trade.
If I see the double Seeds of Serenity planted on the ground, I'm backing. OG, they walk into the Seeds of Serenity. We have one on 9. And also Soxa, they both dropped them next to each other, so the whole floor was blooming green. As Yuragi, I think he might be dead here. Because snaking hits for 113 damage, thanks to universal hero things. And he'll get the kill.
Yeah. I think we got like 6 or 7 universal heroes in this game as well, so expect a lot of right-clicking this game. Snaking to drop next. Sox is still being chased up. 33, no RP, but he's got some heavy hits. He's trying to break through Aramis and that shield. Still on the chase, skewering him down. Will finish off the kill. Soxa to drop as well. BZM, though, tossing out this Magnus. And that Echo Saber and the Vanguard, plus the Seats of Serenity. Well, it's not.
Alright, Harpoon online for 33. No blink, though. Just a Vanguard Harpoon rush.
Trying to catch Chu, but it's proving to be a bit difficult here. You get the cookie finally to connect on top of Chu. DM. Oh, the back wall on 3. Yuragi here as well. Does get the shackle shot. And also the focus fire onto 33. He's going to be very durable, though. And Yuragi would like to target him above anything else, but Darkseer in trouble. BCM interrupting the back line as well. They're going to take down the Techies, and then they'll take down 9's Courier as well inside. It's a little bit of a prize, too. They still got Chrono, but Yuragi already dead. Chu to be following out as well, and 33 still alive after everything that's happened. And a 2-for-1 trade takes place, but they're not done yet. Blink ready on BZM. Aramis charging in, giving vision on Skitter. 9 missing out the swashbuckle. You don't want to get a 3-man shield crash. It's going to be a 2-man, so Tango going to be very durable here. But Skitter still the Chrono. The threat is still there. Aramis will drop. And OG has to back away with the remnants of this fight. Just 2 heroes surviving after all what just we witnessed. Even if you are riding the title of Comeback Kings, not every single game is possible. But let's see if this one works out. I mean, there's a chance here. Fiend Script onto the Pango. 9's going to be the target. Skitter looking for Chu. Maybe we'll find him as well. Shackle shot does connect on 2 for 33, pushing them away from the fight. 9's already down, and Tiny is about to drop as well, so BZM to drop 2. And Aramis going to get used up in the air. Yuragi still has focus fire available. Is it onto Skitter this time? Oh, he's just going to finish off the snapfire. RP missed, though. So this does give a bit of an avenue. Nicely used Gleipnir as well at the same time as the Chrono does get dropped, and then we go for the Nether Strike to slow down Skitter just a bit of extra. Yuragi gets to stand his ground, and Chu, he has been spotted, but he pulls them all together. Can they make it work here? Just not enough damage. Their openings are so limited here, and Tundra, despite the situation, they will continue to find a victory. And that Aegis remains on the Faceless Void, so they finished off the Rain Tracks.
Because luckily, Uragi did get the Gleipnir right before the Chrono went off. You don't get a better fight if you're OG here, so... Oh, the Harpoon play did miss there, actually. 5-man vacuum.
Surge too strong, I guess. You got the Rolling Thunder onto the high ground, and DM going to be in the middle of it. So is Aramis with the Nether Strike. Will be targeted down. Chu is going to be chased up by 33. They finish off Uragi. And OG just dropping one after the other. This is definitely a very vice versa game from game number one, where OG might have dominated, but this one totally in Tundra's hands, and they tie it up. We're going to game 3.
It was a clinical one. Straight from the laning stage. At no point did Tundra lose control of this game. They fixed their...
The whole importance of losing your mid-tier 1 tower, it's not so huge, and you also got to time your pushes. But if you can just play around in these early levels behind these towers, do you feel like it's... Well, I mean, well, I think we'll probably know in like a minute or two that it actually pay off
might be dead, though.
That play there.
So my prediction is now safe. Whew.
You are safe from it for sure. Maybe Beastmaster to drop as well. He does get a big wand heal. But Uragi, plenty of stacks onto Saksa, but he's also going to walk out with 60 HP intact. Keep us alive. And Tundra, 3 first bloods in 3 games.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Off to a good start here. They did manage to get the first blood on the Clinks. I talked about it before. Clinks is a hero that, if you get on top of him, he can't really do much. You can get a little bit of HP back, 175 worth. But once you get the blood grenade on you, you get the slow from the Earth Shock. Underlord can't help you that much. You're great at harassing with the Clinks, but you just gotta all in and kill him. Bounty will go down. He just kills himself.
He just kills himself to the tower. He was super low on regen, so quick reset back to the lane. 33 gonna need some help from his friend. 2 points in wild access as well, so maxing out on the farm and harass. And also he gives him the option to just rotate early into the Ancients. Doesn't necessarily have to top lane, though. We got some kills happening here as Aramis does go down. Snaking lives. DM left empty-handed.
Yeah, we're starting to see like the popularity of this
4 to 26 CS, BZM and 9. And Rubik coming back to the lane as Uragi is in major trouble. Socks up, low on HP. Not tanking the tower either, though, so he will be fine with that. If he did, he probably would have died.
I mean, Uragi's so dead. What can you do? As Clinks dies again in the top lane.
Okay.
Alright, feeding the brains out of the Clinks here. Alright, so what I was getting with this Clinks pos 4. And from my
picture, of course, but
Mr.
it is not looking
today.
very good. Always trying to look at the flip side of the book, you know. You got the happy start, even if it has a sad ending, you know.
Well, BZM might try and make some... Oh, that TP versus Puck. I don't know if that'll work, but the TP from Snaking...
See if they can work it out. That's going to be death number 4 for the Clinks, however. Puck is also gone, so TP rotation for nothing. Chu also dead. Chewed up by Skitter and 33. And they found the Slark as well with that ward, so they know exactly where he is.
It was a team and make things happen, but BZM is having a good game. So you play around BZM, play around his hero, make him strong. You just have to rotate with him, get some kills, support him with the Clinks. I want Clinks to... Okay,
DM's
going
dead.
top lane.
He's going to die to Maledict, but they're going to go for the turnaround. Look for some damage, at least Skitter into the high ground. Uragi will find himself between the Bounty and the Ursa, jumping onto the Witch Doctor, finding a kill for himself. This is going to be his first permanent Agi stack. And BZM did not have his coil of cooldown. It was previously used on the Bounty kill in the triangle. But they're not giving up just quite yet. Skitter with Saksa. They spot Aramis. There's nowhere to go.
There sure isn't. He's just going to have to end up hitting the jungle. Luckily, you do have Death Pact. It is only level 1 right now, so it doesn't give you the best avenue of farming. Not really doing himself any favors at coming back in this game as Chu gets scouted by Saksa here.
Yeah,
throw him to the high ground, but he might just be dead.
You already got 3 heroes farming the jungle, and they're just hunting down a poor Rubik here at the same time. Sucks, are gonna have to TP out, but you know that's a small loss for him.
Yeah, I'll be real with you, T-Panda. You know, 5k gold advantage at 10 minutes. It's not pretty. So, like, I think you really do have to just rush BZM.
That's not pretty for OG for sure. Tundra, I feel like they're just being handed out a game here. Soxa will drop down. Curse coming out. Aramis, death number 6. One more hit.
Oh,
that's
no.
going to do it. Yuragi is still final right click, all calculated by 9. Yuragi doesn't even find a return.
The Slark, second.
Okay, portal into mid. Maybe 9 is a kill. Maybe. He got the root from the Pit of Malice, but he's still flying just about. Walks into the arms of DM, but he knows he doesn't have the damage to take the kill. And they got the Witch Doctor Ward placed down on the ground. There's going to be a couple projectiles still connecting onto the Underlord. Let's see if he lives. No, he's dead.
Oh,
Snake King's got
BZM.
that kill. And BZM also drops. The Roar comes out, and it's just all coming apart. Oh, gee. Oh, boy. It's already 9 at this point.
You just don't have any experience anymore. Like, if this happens, you just are super underleveled. And plus, you're losing the game from the laning stage.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do with LAN experience if you don't have the experience in your heroes? They got the Stolen Roar to turn it back around onto the Beastmaster, but still, where's the damage really coming out from? It is the Fuzzy Wuzzy, and Yuragi diving in deep optimistic with this attempt with BZM. Maybe they can get a kill because that is a track that was used on top of the Beastmaster. Yuragi still, however, gets killed off. BZM on the high ground, got the orb to try to run away. Another track onto Chu, and here comes 9. He's going to participate as well. And with that slow, we're going to look for another kill. That's a 7-0 Ursa with a Battle Fury, by the way. Absolutely
Yeah, I mean,
enjoying this game. And BZM found. Oh no. Okay, Maledict connects. If they get a couple more hits, that should do it. One Shuriken.
He should be able to live here if he dodges some Maldicts.
Yeah, he's gonna have to remember to do it. Okay, he actually lives, but just the Shuriken. There we go. So he will live, but Aramis will have to take the bait for him. Oh, to let another live to give your life away for it. Skitter, he's taking a decent amount of damage here from the Slark. And 9 comes out with the Curse. They've got the Slark locked down. The Orchid's also there. And a Stolen Curse coming in from the back from Chu.
Right.
Maybe this is the turnaround, potentially. That's a lot of damage from the Firestorm. Double for BCM. And OG, is this your time? This is one of the many pieces of the puzzle that they need to complete. And looking for the kill on 9, which is going to take place as the leash connects from Yuragi. 33 still on the run. 7 more seconds for
And
another
1.
Primal Roar. Ursa considering, can we turn around and kill this hero? He just picked up a blink down.
Peter here. Speaking of
On
Chu,
the roots and Chu, he's got vision. Not a lot of directions where to go to. Meanwhile, a Roar has been used on BZM, but 33 in peril. Curse on a Stolen Curse. They finally got rid of Chu.
just getting a little bit of extra value there.
Has been killed.
And I think the pattern has been broken now as Aramis gets killed by snaking. 7 minutes, you have a timing.
Radiant's top tower
Probably
When
not.
you do, I think the first 2 Wisdom runes are by far the most important. After that, sure, they do matter, but
has been killed.
the state of the game by 14 minutes, most of the time is already solidified, and that little bit of EXP won't matter, as they will find the puck and take him out.
And that's also a track kill, so when he keeps on building up, it's actually really nice to have a track to provide vision, and then you have an Orchid on someone. So like, yeah, this puck just doesn't get to play this game. Now they're going to push high ground. Tundra, they'll look to keep their
That's a
win
big
streak
kill.
alive versus OG.
Radiant
Currently 16-3 in terms of map wins, but OG yet to find a series victory for the last 12 months. It doesn't look like it's happening here either. Tundra rallying themselves into a tie and pulling a very hefty lead in game 3. And a lane of Rax already almost taken down. Skitter diving behind, looking for the cleave damage to almost kill Aramis as well, but DM, the target to drop. He's gone for 40 seconds. That solidifies one lane.
Radiant's top
Maybe
Just
even 5-man stack, and they're not afraid.
Yeah, the Witch Doctor with the Pavis, the pipe on the Beastmaster, they're definitely not afraid. The advantage in net worth is far in their favor here, and the damage output, quite frankly, from OG is just not going to cut it without a huge Rubik's Steel.
Trying to go for a wraparound from the back as well. Here's the attempt from OG to fight back, but puck's already down. The Curse on the back line. Aramis will drop, and Yuragi is going to have to take this fight all by himself. DM's going to provide some backup support, but it's not going to be enough. The Slark is down, and Chu buys some time for himself, but eventually it is all towards the bitter end. GG called, And OG, they're going to have to tap out yet again against Tundra. Well, Tundra, they score their first win here at the third tour of the DPC.
This patch is incredibly snowbally. That's all I have to say. I was checking out the Liquid games earlier, 2 20-minute GGs. All 3 games here, absolute stomps. You got to get your early game in check. Your drafting, the way you do the early game rotations, prioritizing the wisdom rooms, maybe perhaps